get hit. So I'm gonna say LeBron James. And you know what? Let the debate begin. And I don't give a rat's ass that they do. I just telling you who I would like. That's all.
I said that LeBron will. I find him to be the most talented player I've ever seen in NBA history. Got a problem with that statement by me?
Well, you sound like you're threatening me.
No, I'm not threatening you.
Karl Malone just said something that many basketball fans have quietly believed for years, but almost no one was willing to say on national television. LeBron James, the player who built a legacy around being called the king, suddenly found himself at the center of one of the toughest criticisms he's faced in a long time. This wasn't another social media troll chasing attention. This came from a two-time NBA MVP, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greatest power forwards in basketball history. Malone didn't hold back, didn't soften his words, and didn't try to avoid controversy. He challenged LeBron's GOAT argument with points that have reignited one of the biggest debates in sports. So what did Karl Malone actually say that sparked such a massive reaction? Why are fans arguing non-stop while so much of the mainstream coverage seems determined to defend LeBron's legacy? And did the mailman just deliver the statement that could reshape the GOAT conversation once again? Stay with us, because this story takes a turn that has the entire basketball world talking.
I did. I saw him in person.
Like, come on.
Go James, man.
Come on, Shad.
I mean, because you think about it.
Come on.
Because he could do more. He could rebound better.
So what do we go off of, dude? Because this is the argument that I have today. Like, you know, like better player is one thing.
Yes.
Like, is he just like, let's take away all the accolades?
Yeah.
Like LeBron.
For more than a decade, basketball fans have heard the same message over and over. LeBron James is the greatest player to ever play the game. No debate. No discussion. Just an accepted fact pushed across sports media and social platforms. Turn on a major sports network or browse any basketball page online, and you'll see the same narrative everywhere. LeBron is the GOAT. LeBron is the king. And anyone who challenges that idea is often immediately labeled a hater or accused of not understanding basketball. LeBron has also embraced that larger-than-life image throughout his career. From the early Chosen One nickname to the highly publicized decision special, few athletes have been more involved in shaping their own public narrative. But when someone is placed on an untouchable pedestal, eventually someone is going to challenge it. In early 2025, that challenge came from Karl Malone. And this wasn't some former player looking for attention or a commentator trying to generate clicks. Malone's resume gives his opinion serious weight. The mailman was a two-time MVP, an 11-time All-NBA first-team selection, and one of the highest-scoring players in NBA history. When someone with that kind of career starts talking about what greatness really means, basketball fans naturally pay attention. So when Malone addressed LeBron's legacy on national television in early 2025, the reaction was immediate, and many people were caught completely off guard by what he had to say.
I can feel it.
Oozing out of, you can feel it. You can feel it just oozing out. Yeah.
Who would you rather have as a teammate? Jordan or LeBron?
Hold on. Do you have a man crush on Michael Jordan today? What's the deal here? I don't know. I'm just asking that question here. Hold on. Do Dan Patrick, my friend, my buddy...
Imagine the scene. Karl Malone appears on a major sports program for what seems like a completely ordinary interview. The expectation is simple. A Hall of Famer talking about the modern NBA, sharing some perspective, and keeping things respectful. Then comes the question that always creates controversy. Where does LeBron James rank among the greatest players ever? Is he truly the GOAT? Usually, former players take the diplomatic approach. They say LeBron belongs in the conversation, point out that comparing different eras is difficult, and avoid making a definitive statement. After all, questioning LeBron's legacy can bring an immediate wave of criticism. Malone, however, wasn't interested in playing it safe. When the question came up, he delivered a blunt response without hesitation. He didn't hide behind a carefully worded answer or try to avoid the debate. Instead, he gave his honest perspective on what separates an all-time great from the greatest of all time. What made the moment even more powerful was Malone's calm delivery. There was no yelling or unnecessary drama, just a former MVP explaining his position from his own experience in the NBA. The conversation quickly turned into a major talking point. Clips began spreading online, fans started arguing from both sides, and suddenly Malone's comments had reignited the LeBron GOAT debate all over again.
Storm been going for 21 years reigning.
You could say that, and my retort to that would be 6 NBA Finals losses.
So they only.
There's 6 final losses. Yeah. 6 finals losses.
Let me ask you a question.
6.
I just want you to tell me one thing, and we're gonna debate this.
Sure.
Tell me the team that he faced that was the 2017 or the 2018 Golden State Warriors.
What do you mean? I don't understand your question.
Michael Jordan. Tell me the team.
You talking about Michael Jordan?
I want you to tell me the team that Michael Jordan.
So what exactly did Karl Malone say that caused such a massive reaction online? He went straight to one of the most debated parts of LeBron James' resume, his finals record. Malone's argument was simple. If someone wants to be called the greatest player ever, their performance on the biggest stage has to be part of that conversation. LeBron's record in the finals is 4-6. Malone compared that directly with Michael Jordan's perfect 6-0 finals record, along with 6 championships and 6 finals MVP awards. From Malone's perspective, that difference matters when you're trying to separate an all-time great from the greatest of all time. But Malone didn't stop with the numbers. He also questioned LeBron's career decisions and the formation of championship-level rosters around him. He pointed to LeBron's move from Cleveland to Miami, the return to Cleveland, and eventually the move to Los Angeles as examples of a player repeatedly seeking new situations and star teammates. That brought Malone to his bigger point. The greatest players aren't simply surrounded by talent, they elevate the players around them. His argument was that Jordan stayed in Chicago, built chemistry with Scottie Pippen and the Bulls, and ultimately created a dynasty without changing teams in search of another superstar situation. The conversation then shifted toward LeBron's performances in crucial moments. Malone highlighted the 2011 finals against Dallas, where LeBron struggled to produce at his usual level, particularly during the fourth quarters. For Malone, that series remains one of the strongest arguments against automatically placing LeBron above every other player in NBA history. His overall message was clear. There's a major difference between being one of the greatest players ever and being the undisputed greatest. LeBron can be considered an all-time legend, but Malone doesn't believe that automatically makes him the GOAT. And that's where the debate becomes much more complicated. Once the comments began circulating, social media exploded. Supporters of LeBron pushed back immediately, with some pointing out that Malone himself never won an NBA championship. But that criticism doesn't directly address Malone's argument. He's not claiming that he is better than LeBron, he's questioning whether LeBron's resume deserves the GOAT label. And the numbers became the center of the discussion all over again. LeBron supporters point to his longevity, massive statistical totals, record number of finals appearances and ability to remain elite across multiple eras. Critics counter that individual statistics and longevity don't automatically settle a debate about winning and dominance. Malone's comparison raises another question. Should greatness be measured by how many times a player reaches the finals, or by what happens once they get there? Jordan's 6 championships in 6 finals appearances remain one of the strongest arguments on his side. LeBron's supporters, meanwhile, argue that reaching the finals 10 times is itself an extraordinary achievement, especially when considering the different teams and eras he played through. Then there's the clutch performance argument. Malone emphasized the mentality of players like Jordan and Kobe Bryant, arguing that when the game was hanging in the balance, those stars actively wanted the responsibility. He believes that mindset is an important part of what separates elite players from the very best. That doesn't mean LeBron has never delivered in big moments. His career includes numerous legendary playoff performances and championship runs. But Malone's criticism focuses on whether those moments outweigh the games and series where LeBron fell short. And that's why the debate refuses to disappear. The reaction also exposed a major generational divide. Fans who watched Jordan dominate the 1990s often place championship dominance and an undefeated finals record at the top of their criteria. Younger fans who grew up watching LeBron often place greater value on longevity, versatility, statistics, and sustained excellence. Neither side is going to settle that argument easily. Then came the media reaction. Some commentators dismissed Malone's criticism as outdated or simply another former player giving his opinion. Others argued that Malone's resume gives him every right to speak on the subject. And that's what made the story so interesting. This wasn't simply another internet personality trying to generate attention. Malone spent nearly 2 decades competing at the highest level and became one of the most accomplished players in NBA history. His comments didn't end the GOAT debate, but they certainly reopened it. Because underneath all the noise is one question basketball fans still can't agree on. Does LeBron's incredible longevity and production outweigh Jordan's perfect finals record and championship dominance? That argument isn't going away anytime soon. Karl Malone just reignited one of the biggest debates in basketball. Is LeBron James really the greatest player of all time? Malone's argument starts with the finals, where LeBron owns a 4-6 record compared with Michael Jordan's perfect 6-0 mark, 6 championships, and 6 finals MVPs. From Malone's perspective, that difference matters when you're comparing an all-time great with the GOAT. He also questioned LeBron's career path, pointing to his moves from Cleveland to Miami, back to Cleveland, and eventually Los Angeles, where he continued to play alongside elite talent. Malone's bigger point was that the greatest players don't simply search for the next superstar teammate, they elevate the players already around them. He also brought up the 2011 finals against Dallas, where LeBron struggled to produce at his normal level, especially in crucial moments. For Malone, that series remains a major reason why LeBron shouldn't automatically be placed above Jordan. But the debate doesn't end there. LeBron supporters point to his longevity, enormous statistical production, versatility, and 10 finals appearances as evidence of his greatness. Critics respond that reaching the finals isn't the same as winning once you get there. That's where the argument becomes so heated. Should greatness be judged primarily by championships and dominance, or by sustained excellence over an entire career? And that's exactly why Malone's comments created such a